Hello, this is an Astroneer tutorial on how to automate the trade platform. To automate the trade platform, you're going to need a auto arm that's going to put filtering scrap, that's going to put scrap onto the trade platform, and you're going to need an auto arm that's filtering the resource you're trading for to pull the resource off the trade platform. You need both of these filtered, or you need the output filtered, because if you don't filter the output, it'll pull off the scrap before you launch. And then you're going to need some way to launch the trade platform. So in the background here, I have a 24 resource auto arm timer that works nicely for the trade platform, as it gives it enough time to return and load up to 8 scrap before it triggers again. If you don't want to use timers, you can use a couple of setups like this. So you can use your storage sensors. There's 3 setups depending on what you're making with storage sensors, but here they are. So you have your scrap, your source of scrap. You have this little counter here, which is counting up to 8 scrap. It's putting it on the trade platform, and when this is empty, it's going to launch. Right now we're making ammonium. So this setup works with ammonium, ladernite, malachite, titanite, and lithium. These are the things you can trade for that require 8 scrap to trade. We're going to just watch it. There it goes. And there's always a buffer of one scrap left over here. But this will fill up again and trigger, and it'll turn on this auto arm. But because the trade platform isn't back yet, it won't actually fill it up until it's back. So once the trade platform comes back, this auto arm pulls off your resource, and this auto arm puts on your resource. And once it's done, it'll trigger again and launch. The next setup is for if you're trading wolframite or hematite. It's very similar, except you have this section out back. So what this section does is it ensures that there's only 6 scrap on here while it's going, and it filters for 2 resin to pull those off. So there we go. It's doing 6. That's flipping it around again. And that's how it works. All right, I'm going to wait for it to come back with a full load. Boom. So it's pulling off the hematite and putting on the scrap again, where it'll launch again. All right. And then the final setup. So this setup is good for if you have for anything that only takes 4 scrap. So in this place, we're going to trade for graphite. So it only takes 4 scrap. In this case, the storage sensor is on the other side. This ensures you have all 8 of the resources you're trading for before it launches this again. This is good for compound, resin, and organic. I would make those with a soil centrifuge, but if you really want to trade for them, you can. And then also clay, quartz, graphite, and sphalerite. So this setup works for all 7 of those. So as we're waiting for this to come back, so it's coming back, it's going to pull off our 8 resources and put them over here. And because only 4 scrap goes on to the trade platform, this side is just going to get filled up, and it's not going to push any more onto the trade platform. So see, there it goes. It can only put as much scrap as you can trade for, which in this case is 4 scrap. So once that gets triggered, it'll empty this onto our storage, whatever storage we want, and that will come back and fill up again, and repeat the cycle over again. So that is my Astroneer tutorial on automating the trade platform. Thank you for watching.